It's Margarita, and I am here with a special edition, my top 5 fragrances for people who don't like rose fragrances. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you will know that one of my least favorite notes in all of the world of perfumery is rose. Oh my goodness, rose tends to go so mature on me, and it just reminds me of church bathroom. That is the best way I can think of it. It just reminds me of bathroom spray. And I don't like rose very much in perfumery. However, there are 5 fragrances in my collection, and it's probably the only 5, that are rose dominant that I love. So if you are someone who does not like rose dominant fragrances, please stay tuned. Number 5, Madison Avenue by Bond Number 9. Look at this beautiful, beautiful bottle. Bond Number 9 knows they got the bottles down pat. So much so that I've got quite a few in my collection. And I've actually got a couple more coming. I love Bond Number 9. And this house is just so, I feel good. See, fragrance is about a feeling, and you have to feel a certain kind of way when you reach for your fragrance in the morning. It just completes your outfit. It is the last accessory that you put on. And well, for me, it's the first, middle, and last. I put fragrance on all day. But anywho, Madison Avenue. Now, the notes in this fragrance are apple, blackberry, bergamot, rose, magnolia, jasmine, patchouli, praline, and ambroxan. Now, apple, blackberry, and praline. Oh my goodness. Gourmand. Y'all know my favorite olfactory family is gourmand. Now, this, however, is not very gourmand. This is floral. It is a juicy rose. It smells like, ooh, roses dipped in apple juice. That is the best way I can explain this. And I just love smelling the bottles. If you like smelling the bottles, let me know in the comments. If you play in your fragrances and don't even spray them, just smell the bottles. This is so elegant. This is a fragrance you would wear to maybe a wedding, to church, to a classy event. It can be worn day or night. That's what's great about this one. This is so versatile. And if nothing else, the bottle is wonderful for display. This is a feminine fragrance. However, a man can pull this off, and I think it's because of the patchouli. You can smell the patchouli just from sniffing the bottle. Now, patchouli is often used in the base of fragrances to really help ground it and make it stick, but this is not a nasty, earthy, dirty patchouli, and I love it. So kudos to you, Bond Number 9, for making a fragrance rose dominant that I can use. And this is Madison Avenue by Bond Number 9. Number 4, Pink Prestigium by Mancera. Now, Mancera is a house that I have fallen in love with. I love their fragrances. Oh my goodness, I had quite a few. I have decluttered some, and I've swapped some for others. But right now, it's all about rose and Pink Prestigium. Oh my goodness. This, whoo, is juicy elegance. Let me see what the notes are. Black currant, bergamot, oud, saffron, Bulgarian rose, patchouli leaf, jasmine, grapefruit, guaiac wood, leather, vanilla, and white musk. Now, just from reading these notes, that is not something I would be interested in. That sounds mature and masculine just from the notes when you put this on. This is elegance in a bottle. This is classy. This is date night approved. Oh my goodness. I never thought I would like a fragrance with a leather note and a rose note together, because that's usually no bueno for me. But this just works. This is juicy, it's sexy, it's rich, it smells more expensive than it is. And you can even get a bottle of this on the gray market for less than $100. I got this for free in a swap. So, lucky me. But this is Pink Prestigium by Mancera. Number 3, Lust in Paradise by nihilo. I just got this one a few days ago, again in a swap, oddly enough with the same person. Oh my goodness. Facebook groups are absolutely wonderful, aren't they? I did not know what to expect from this, but when I tell you I've been wearing this for the past 3 days straight. Can't get the lid off. There we go. Whew. Let me tell you what this reminds me of. This is what Delena Original should have been. Yes, I know it's a cult classic Delena. I could not wear it. I don't like it. It's too sour and earthy and herbaceous, for lack of a better word, and too rose dominant. This one is very, very similar to Delena, but better. It's a fresher version without the weird bite to it. Let's see what these notes are. Let's see. Pink pepper, peony, lychee, petalia, musk, white cedar extract, and amber. So maybe it's the woodiness and the resinous notes of amber and white cedar, because the other ones seem to be very similar in notes profile to Delena. But honey, lust in paradise, I'm lusting after it. It's making my mouth water. This is so nice. This is a great bedtime scent too. It is not overpowering. I do have to heavily spray this, but I don't mind because I love it. This is a girly girls fragrance, y'all. If you want something that's pretty for a princess, something, just picture like a ballerina, like wearing this. That's what I see. Or a princess. This is a great princess scent. This is not ideal for the edgy person because your scent does say a lot about you. So if you want to give off a more, a stronger vibe, I would say shy away from this. But if you want to be more demure and be just the ladies' lady or the girly girl, Ex Nilo's Lust in Paradise is for you. Number 2, Delena Exclusive. I know, right? I was just talking about her sister, the original Delena. Couldn't wear her, but the Exclusive, I am all about it. And I'm actually, I love it. I'm actually eating crow on this one. I had a decant of this and I decluttered it because I didn't like it. But something about it, I smelled it again last month and I was like, what was I thinking when I decluttered this about a year ago? But over time, your nose does evolve and develop and you like things and you dislike things that you used to like. But this right here, ooh, I love this. What are the notes that's making me love it? Let's see. What's in here is lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, oud, incense, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. It is the vanilla and the amber. That is what the first one lacks, the original lacks that this one has, and this is giving it a slightly more gourmand vibe, and I am here for it. Vanilla and amber love my body chemistry. This is nice and rich. This is a wonderful after 5 fragrance. I wouldn't wear this to work unless you sprayed it very lightly. This is a powerhouse. A little bit goes a long way. I love the bottles that Perfumes de Marseille has, and if you're going to pick a Delena out of all of the ones I like, if you do not like rose very much, this is the safest one. You definitely don't want to go Delena La Rosee because, well, rose is in the name. It's extra rosy. The original Delena just didn't do it for me. I would say go with the Ex Nihilo if that's what you want to do. But if you want a gourmand rose, Delena Exclusive is it. And that's why it is number 2 on my top 5. And last but not least, number 1, Rosso Pompeii by Tiziana Terenzi. Now this is a decant that I got from Royalty Scents and they were gracious enough to send this for me. In fact, I have a full review of this on this channel because they sponsored the video. But this is probably my most favorite rose fragrance in my collection. I think these might be the only 5 I have in my collection because me and Rose are not friends. Oh my goodness, but this is very effervescent. It's almost like a soda. The notes in this one is Amalfi lemon, grapefruit, grapes, ambergris, jasmine, magnolia, lily of the valley, tuberose, cedar, patchouli, woody notes, and sandalwood. So as you can see, rose proper is not listed. However, it does have tuberose, which is, I guess, a cousin of rose. So it's not a red rose. This is a very juicy, citrusy, effervescent rose, and it's got a woody base to it that I am completely here for. This is a great all-day scent. This is very, very unisex. So gentlemen, if you want a nice, safe, effervescent, juicy rose that's bright and bubbly, like I said, it reminds me of a soda. It reminds me of like maybe a Sprite or a 7-Up with a hint of rosiness. That's the best way I can describe it. If you like those lighter colored sodas, Rosso Pompeii by Tiziana Terenzi will work for you. Well, everybody, that concludes my top 5 rose fragrances for people who do not like rose. Let me know what your favorite rose fragrance is in the comments. And also, if you'd like to try any of these fragrances or anything else in my collection, you can find it on my website, whistlenotes.com. And until next time, I am Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.